Do orthotics fix plantar fasciitis? Are they helpful or are they just another marketing scheme? First, we'll take a look at what the research says about orthotics, and then we'll look at custom orthotics versus over-the-counter orthotics to see which one is better. And finally, I'm going to give you my personal experience having bought orthotics to help with my own plantar fasciitis. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nate. I'm a third-year doctorate of physical therapy student, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all things pain, injury, and fitness. Like with most things, there's research on both sides of the argument for orthotics. There's some research showing that they're helpful, and there's other research showing that they don't do anything. So what do we do when we run into a situation like this? Whenever the evidence is a little muddy on a topic like this, we have to look at the risks and rewards associated with it. For example, a lot of surgeries, like some knee surgeries, are pretty hit or miss when it comes to their effectiveness. Sometimes getting a surgery can be super helpful and give you your life back. And other times, getting a surgery can set you way back with months and months of rehab just to have no positive effects on your pain. So in the case of something like surgery, where the risks can often be super high, it's worth spending a lot of time thinking about the pros and cons and weighing the decision very carefully. But what about orthotics? What are the risks associated with these things? Aside from the money that you spend on them, the risk is almost nothing. If they don't work, or even if they make your feet feel worse, you can always just throw them out or return them. So what about custom orthotics versus over-the-counter ones? What's the difference, and is it really worth spending the extra money for a custom pair? There are tons of custom options for orthotics out there, with prices ranging from 40 or 50 bucks to well over several $100s for a single pair. Luckily for us, the research is actually pretty clear that over-the-counter orthotics are just as effective as custom orthotics for most people with plantar fasciitis. There really aren't many circumstances when you would need to opt for a custom orthotic. I actually bought my own pair of over-the-counter orthotics for like 12 bucks on Amazon, and they work great. So now let's get into my personal experience with orthotics and foot pain. I started getting foot and heel pain about 2 months ago, and it gradually got worse and worse over the first month. I had just started my new clinical rotation, so I started spending the whole day on my feet after not doing that for several months. And I think this was just too much change too soon, and my feet really couldn't keep up with it, so I started developing this nagging pain in my heel and the bottom of my foot that just got worse and worse. I knew about the research on orthotics and that they were probably worth a shot for the price, so I went on Amazon and found one of the best rated and least expensive pairs. I'll leave the link down below if you want to get the same pair, but they were like 12 bucks and they came in one day. Now, they weren't a complete and magical fix of my pain, but they did significantly and pretty immediately start to reduce my symptoms as soon as I put them in. I was able to stand for longer and walk for longer, and I stopped noticing my aching feet during work. So for 12 bucks, I'm not sure if there's anything else that can give you that much relief for the price. And now, a little over 2 months since the pain first started, my pain is completely gone. Now, these probably weren't the only thing that helped take the pain away. I also went through a little rehab program that I made for myself, but these were the quickest and easiest solution to get started with. So if you're dealing with foot pain or plantar fasciitis, I honestly would not hesitate to recommend getting a pair of these. Worst case scenario, they don't work and you're out less than 20 bucks. So again, I'll leave a link to these ones in the description if you're interested, and I'll see you next video.